It's hard to see on here what this is. It looks like it might be negative 6 degrees Celsius. About, let's see, my brain cannot function like this. Maybe 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty cold today. Look at all this snow. Question of the day, have you gone to any museums lately? Maybe I asked that yesterday. Have you gone to any museums lately? Are you looking forward to going to any museums lately? I hope you're all doing well. See Chico's out. They weren't out yesterday, but Chico did have this paper candy. And Brian Ohio yesterday going. The roads weren't bad at all. Beside our road, which wasn't heavily traveled, had a bit of snow and it looked like it might have been some those spots, but once we got onto 127, well, even Main Street, even 34 was clear, and 127 was clear too. And I saw that homeless shelter, the sanctuary, and Brian, that's the people are. I want to word this correctly. People are starting nonsense up because sanctuary, and I believe it's pretty manufactured. The complaints they're saying might be too cold for them today. I did throw in. I got to interrupt here. I did throw in a bunch of worms before we left, so they'd have something to peck at. I did leave them in because we didn't end up going, or we did end up going yesterday, so I did end up leaving them in the whole day. We didn't get back. I think it was, if it wasn't after 5, it was like right before 5, so I'm glad I did leave them in. We could take our time, and we didn't have to rush back. We went to several places there, but I did see, like I was talking about, the sanctuary, what did it say, a shelter for homeless? I don't remember, but I got a picture of, my partner took a picture of it. I'll try to remember. Oh, wow, she flew out. Holy cow, she flew around. Good, I didn't get that. She's showing off her skills. She's like, I've been in too long yesterday. Opening the door here for them to go in there. So yesterday, I'll show you over here with the birds. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see how clear this is coming in. I put bread, if you see that bread there on the banister. Sorry. Put my glasses on. But people have been making a ruckus about this shelter and saying, they're making claims like, oh, it's not up to code on the fire, alarms, inspections, whatever. Oh my goodness. Was that Henrietta? Did y'all see that? You see, who was that? She flew around the corner. Let's see. Get the camera back here. I don't see. I know she flew around there. I don't see her. Maybe she flew into the barrel. Did y'all see that? No, she's not in the barrel. Go around. See. I swear she flew back here. There she is. She's over on the Pigloo. She's like, I'll show them young chicks I still got it in me. Oh, look, even Flash flew out. He usually just falls out. Wish I missed that. I'll probably never see that again. They're all excited today to get out of there. And 2 chicks are in there, Molly and Dolly. Thank you, Mila Smalley, for naming them. But anyways, about this, I'm never going to finish with this. My opinion is, and it has evidence based in history, is that people just don't want to see homeless people. They don't want to acknowledge their existence. They don't want them to have the right to be in their spaces, making them feel uncomfortable for having the privilege of not being unhoused. I think it's just a way to get them gone. And so I first saw this on The Friendly Atheist. I'm an atheist myself. And I don't know what the rules are for staying at the shelter. And I don't know if they feed them. It looked like they had tables set up. I didn't go across the street to see it. But it looked like, from what I can see from the windows across the street, that they did have tables set up for meals. Boy, they are... Oh, she flew over there on the fence. Oh, no, she's on a fallen tree branch there. And so I'm hoping they're able to keep it up. Some of the people of Bryan are complaining. Friendly Atheist is complaining, saying, oh, it's unsafe, it's unsafe. And I'm like, wait a minute, hypocrite. It's more unsafe to keep a person out on the streets to freeze to death, or, especially if you're a woman, assault. There she is, she flew. You can hear them flapping. Then the minuscule, very small statistical chance of the building catching fire. Most of the buildings down there were empty, and they are not up to code because nobody's in there to bring them up to code. Nobody's saying anything about that. Probably in some of them empty, abandoned storefronts, which it's like a downtown, like you see where all the stores are. If they're not right up against each other, like a single unit, they only have couple feet distance between them and the next storefront. They're probably the empty ones. The codes, they're not up to electrical codes. There's probably some exposed wiring for maybe rats nibbling on the wiring. Nobody's saying anything about that, but open a place for a shelter, and all of a sudden they're coming up with some excuse to shut you down because they just don't feel comfortable acknowledging homeless people exist. And this is very passionate for me because I used to be homeless. And I used to sleep on people's floors and on park benches. And I would much rather be in an undercoated, when I say undercoated, I mean not up to code in various aspects, place that has climate control than on the streets. And this person is doing now, I don't know if they make them listen to a sermon for getting in the shelter, make them go to church for being in the shelter. None of the shelters I stayed at ever made you go to church to stay there, or made you listen to a sermon to get served food. But I know of places that do that. Well, I shouldn't say that. I know one place that did that in Texas. My partner at the time had to go to the services to be fed the food. Was he in rehab at the time? I don't remember. Or maybe you had to go to services to stay there. Maybe that's what it was. But anyways, if you want to support that, look up. They do have videos of it on YouTube. It's the Sanctuary in Bryan, Bryan, Ohio. And you can see the controversy going there. You make up your mind if you think it's manufactured, just to try to, oh, sorry, I'm pointing it in the other direction. Kind of looked off in the distance. That's their mash they're eating. So you can make up your own decision. You can listen to the Friendly Atheist episode on it. I truly think it's just manufactured to try and get them out of the city. So, when I say manufactured, I think they're just making it up. I think it might not even be the case that they're not up to code. It might just be people saying they aren't up to code to get people to pressure them, ignorant people who have not researched the facts, try to get the city to shut them down. And the atheists don't like it. Some atheists, I don't want to say all atheists, because I don't care why they're doing it, just that they're doing it. They're getting people off the street and into some place where they can be safe and warm. But I don't remember what I was saying. But atheists like to just say, well, it shouldn't be a religious thing. Well, it's fine with me. I don't care why they're doing it. I just hope that they don't make them go to a service to get services there. So anyways, that head is pecking at their mouths. They're just acting so silly today. Okay, anyways, I will talk to you later. Thank you for listening to my ramble there. I'll try to remember to post a picture in the community section of the picture of the shelter, and tell me what you think about, like, do you have any museums you want to go to? And do you have any suggestions that I can go to? Brian was only 45 minutes away. The last one was like, where do we go? We went to something. It was, the glass making thing. That was probably about half an hour away. And then there was another one we went to while he was on vacation. It was like an hour and 25 minutes. I think it was in Michigan. And we went to that, but I don't remember what it was. And so, if you have any suggestions or ideas of where I can go, it's Hudson, Michigan, anywhere that I can go within a 2-hour radius, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.